Good morning. I just woke up. I'm not at my best. My hair is a little crazy. Dave just asked me if I made it messier when I was trying to fix it for you guys. It didn't really work out. But today's going to be a busy day. We're closed today, but we have a bunch of stuff to do. We have some laundry to do for our personal, and then we have outdoor decorations to do, and we have, oh my god, what else is on the list? We have so much to do. It does not stop. And then tonight I'm actually going to a friend's house to do ornaments, more ornaments. Not for the store this time, for gifts. And yeah, so come along with us and we will be doing all kinds of crazy stuff today. Alright, so I'm gonna drink more of this delicious coffee and we will start our day now. This is the results of doing charcuterie for a Thanksgiving or an American Thanksgiving that didn't get completely eaten. And now it is like the best omelets ever.
Dry or windy conditions, it's best to keep the patch covered with a plastic covering for 24 hours. But if it's cold, it doesn't say.
Okay.
So now we're getting a trowel so we can trowel on our concrete.
We have some problems with our front steps, and so we're trying to secure them over the short term just so that we can survive through the last little bit till we get a chance to redo them completely to be more accessible.
Yeah.
So we are getting some concrete patch and a trowel that I can trash, and we are going to smooth it out and make it pretty.
Fill the cracks.
Fill the cracks.
Yes. Balls. Balls in the van.
Please cut it all out of the book and just tell the story.
On the way home.
I did.
Look what my husband has done to his hoodie.
He used it,
He used it good.
but it was made quickly, probably for lots of profit by a large corporation, and they didn't care about using good stitching.
So your wonderful wife is going to fix it for you. Yay! So, like Dave was just showing you, the next task of the day is to fix his hoodie. And I have to sew some hooks on some stockings. Because I made a whole bunch of stockings last year that I sold. But I started making more, but I didn't get to the point where I put the loops, like the hooks on them. So I have to do that now because there's someone that wants them. So I have to put hooks on them. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do some sewing and we'll take you guys along for that too. We just got back from Canadian Tire that we got some bulbs that I needed and some crack filler. Not that kind of crack filler. Dave's going to fix, hopefully, our front stairs so ice and water doesn't get, or water that turns to ice, get down in our concrete stairs and then like crack them even more than they're already cracked. So he's going to work on that, and I'm going to work on some sewing.
Based products always wear eye protection and waterproof gloves. Once the unsound concrete is removed, the surface should be cleaned of
Riveting.
loose material, dirt, oil, and grease prior to the application.
Always read the manufacturer's instructions.
Using Quikrete concrete
Or
and
watch
asphalt
it.
cleaner,
If they got a video, it's easier.
the repair area with a stiff
And here we are. So Mr.'s pocket has been sewn back on. Now, if you can see, this is the original line here, and the pocket was like pulled tight, and so this edge went like straight across. But because David always has his hands in his pocket, I think that's why it came loose in the first place. It was like being pulled. So I actually went with the natural like fall of the fabric. So it's not going to be in a straight line to the other side, but it will give him some space to actually put his hand in the pocket. And I am going to go, now that I see that this is a little wonky here, I am going to, sorry, it's not focusing for you. I will take this and re-sew here too, just to be sure that that's going to stay as well. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. And I do like to use a different bobbin of like, I use up my threads that I have left on my spools for my bobbins. So, and I do enjoy it because then when I go back, if it needs for fixing again, I can see what I did before, because I can see that I use like a different color. It might be something silly that I just do, but I just pulled out my black bobbin and put a yellow. I will touch that up with like a fabric marker so you can't see. But yeah, so that is his hoodie pretty much fixed. And I did do a double line. So yet another task checked off the list for today. Okay, now that the hoodie is done, I need to move on to loops or hooks for the, I guess it would be loops for the edges of the stockings. So when I did the cuffs, I do have like an end to the cuff. So that's the side I want to put the loop on. So I think, and of course I don't have a measuring tape here, because why would I be sewing with a measuring tape? That would make too much sense. But I don't know where one is, and I don't want to take the time. I just want to start checking stuff off my list today. I feel like it was a really slow start. Really delicious start with like the charcuterie omelet thing that I did this morning, and then we sat and we watched YouTube videos. A lot of people are starting like Christmas decorating, so I love that. But yeah, it was a slow start. It's like 12:30 now, I think, and in like an hour we're gonna have to stop for lunch, so that's another like kind of delay in doing stuff. But anyway, I need to figure out these loops, and I think this is a good measurement here, whatever this measurement is. So let's just guess 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches. I'm gonna go with that. This is 2 inches. So I'm gonna measure and cut a bunch of these, and Dave is just about to pop out of the basement here. Hi, Dave. So I'm going to cut these, and then I'll show you how I attach them. And here we go. My loop is on the stocking. I do have to iron them so the cuffs are nice and crisp, and the loop is on there, but I hope that looks nice. I do have to trim up the threads. But yeah, so I'm going to drop everything on the floor, and then I'm going to sew 13 more. Yeah, see you after.
This is how you make a mess of things.
In a good way, right?
We hope. We really hope.
I guess it's got to be liquidy enough to like sink into the crack, but not too liquidy that it's not sturdy.
Yeah. Well, this stuff apparently will set in 5 or so minutes, 15 minutes. So you don't have a lot of time. So yeah.
That might be a good thing.
Well, that's exactly a good thing because
Yeah.
we don't know. We have to stop people from stepping on it.
So this is the cracks that we are hoping to fill.
Could you also give me a wet? Just kind of filling. I didn't want to mix up too much.
Yep.
But I wasn't sure how long it's going to take. And anyone who knows what they're doing with masonry, don't bother telling me how to do it properly, because
It's already done.
It's already done for now. And this.
We are done. All of the stockings have loops, and now they can be hung by the fireplace with care. So there they are. They're just a canvas with a color cuff, and they are done and ready for the client. So now it is 3 o'clock almost, and I am going to have lunch. So I'll see you guys soon. Okay, end of the day. We're right back where we started this morning, and we got a bunch of stuff done. So it is like many hours since the last part of the video. And since then, there was dinner, there was a whole craft session, there was hanging out with friends. Then coming back, we watched 2 movies? 2 movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like very late or very early on Tuesday. I think it's very early Tuesday morning. And we're about to go to bed. So I'm going to sign off for day 2 of Vlogmas. And we'll see you in a few hours with updates on the concrete stuff. And we have a whole bunch of other stuff going on. I didn't get laundry done today, so I'm going to do laundry and clean a bit. What do you have going on tomorrow?
Good stuff.
Good stuff. He's got good stuff going on, so we'll show you all the good stuff. Yeah, not the crappy stuff. So good night, and we'll see you in the morning.